Hello everyone, welcome to Cornflower Crafts. Wanted to show you, remember I've been working on my envelopes a whole lot, dealing with coffee dyed envelopes and the food coloring dyed envelopes. And remember when I got that package of, I think it was 50 white envelopes from Hobby Lobby at 40% off? Well, I also, to dye them, I also used watered down acrylic paints. And let me show you how some of them came out. Now, this one is just plain. That's just one that's been done in a pale, pale pink. And I don't have those paints with me. I am upstairs. They're down in the basement because I did it in the basement. Here's how well, it's not really lavender and it's not purple. It's in between. And I went ahead and embossed this little embossing folders from Tim Holtz. It's a big one, but I went ahead and just did a section of the folder for that, so that, you know, if I want to put it on a junk journal, I can make it a pocket here. If we got to put it over this way, make a pocket here. And if I want to put it over the top of the page, put it like so. I love embossed paper, absolutely love it. And then I also did a blue one, and I tried to put on, you can see it, but not very clear, the little fussy cut piece of lacy plastic tablecloth, but it didn't really take with this, except this took okay. That's just a little snippet out of the placemat as well, and look at that. So, you know, but when you water down the acrylic paints, and you know you can get them at Walmart for less than 60 cents, they have a great feel to them, I think. Now, some of these I'll show you. When I put them down on the plastic down there that I had over my workbench, the plastic, it just sort of pooled on the top of it. I'll show you those. I thought maybe we could do a little something with these two later on. Or maybe just one, depending on time. Okay, so here's another, the pale pink, and I had to cut it to make a little pocket because you learn as you go, and I didn't get all of the adhesive off of the flap, and so I had to cut that there, but it makes a great pocket. And I hope that the embossing the embossing folder is showing up, the embossed section, because it's butterflies, and I think that Donna from Donna Designs would absolutely love that. This one I had to do the same thing to it, and this is actually the back of it, so I'm going to end up putting something here for decorations, but I had to do another pocket. And this, let me see, do I still have, yeah, these are this type of embossing. What is wrong with me today? I can't talk, y'all. I'm gonna blame it on the heat. Let's blame it on the heat. It has nothing to do with me. It's heat related. Embossing folder, and this is the butterflies. I think I already put up the one with the little teapot and the teacups. But yeah, they come. I don't know what happened with this one, because that's not that one. Doris put these guys out. I think I got this at Joann's 5 years ago, or maybe longer. And if you just want to do a little strip, you know, that's those guys. This one, I went ahead, you all saw on another video of mine where I did these roses. Several of you, my subbies, hi guys, said, ooh, I like the roses. So I didn't do the buds. I did only the ones that open up in the, I went over them with Kitsch Flamingo Distress ink, And then this green that I was playing with, tried to even give some shading to the leaves. That is old paper, okay? Now, I'm gonna put her down here because she's cute. She's cute to look at. And he's looking at her too. And so that's how that came out. And it hardly took, as you can see on the back, it hardly took any of that pale pink paint, as hardly at all. Now this one done in that, I'm gonna call it lavender. And I hope you're seeing the embossing on that. That is just the, you know, this is dyed with acrylic paint, then it is embossed, okay? This one, we get it dyed with the paint, we get it stenciled, and we also get it embossed. I was just having fun, y'all. You know what I mean? So depending on, you know, if you want it this way, or it could look this way, or it could look this way, okay? This is one of my favorites. I thought that came out really nice. This is all three things again. And this stencil is very lacy looking. And so what I put over that one is an Anna Griffin. Let me see, do I have that here? Yep. Embossing folder. I think I must have gotten this years and years ago at Tuesday Morning, because I've never, that's the only place I've ever gotten anything Anna Griffin. So I'm tickled with that. Hope that's showing up how that came out. My green ones, I messed up my green ones too. And this paint is more of a spring green. I usually like the blue green the most, but that's how these guys came out. And so we're stenciled, all three again. We're dyed, stenciled, and embossed. Same thing here. This one, I just thought that the stenciling was so pretty, I was going to leave it alone. I like how it came out. Excuse me. See the shininess? Hopefully it is showing up under that light. Where the green ones were, now the back is matte. See? It's very, very matte. But when I placed it down on that plastic, it pooled on it and made it slick, y'all. It's very slick. This is that Anna Griffin one again. There's no stenciling on that. This is just dyed and stenciled, because I thought that came out so nice. Same thing here, dyed and stenciled. I might run these through, but I doubt it, because I like them like they are, dyed and stenciled. This one is dyed, stenciled, and the embossing folder for this one I got off of Amazon. It, as you see, it's very intricate. Maybe you can see it better on the back, but it's very shallow. I like it, but I'm not in love with it, but I do like it because it's lacy looking, and I'll probably decorate right in the middle. Now these are going into got some smaller journals coming up, and that's one reason I did these guys. This is just dyed and stenciled with a Tim Holtz stencil, like so. This is a Dollar Tree stencil, which I thought even at the top would be darling, at this side darling, and then on this side darling. I just think that Dollar Tree stencil is really cute. This paint that I did these guys on, as you can see, is brighter than I normally have. This is there it is. That's when it pools, because I kept watering it down and to get this. But when it pools, you know, while it's drying, that's the color it was. But yeah, this is that Anna Griffin one. Isn't that elegant? It really is. It's an elegant embossing folder. there's the lacy. This one looks, was done to look like really crocheted doilies, if you ask me. This one is the roses. If you hold it a certain way, you see the embossing mostly. If you hold it another way, this is because it pooled right here, but you can definitely see the roses from the Dollar Tree one. So I thought roses on roses. That's what I was thinking. This came out better to do that too. Looking at it like this, you just basically see, oh, there's roses, and that's a Tim Holtz embossing folder. But when you go like this, you definitely see the stencil. I think that's kind of a cool little trick. And then this one, this is the Dollar Tree stencil, and then I did the butterfly embossing there. So that's one of the things I've been working on. I'm going to go back to these guys, and let's do something together. Let's stencil it, talking about Dollar Tree. I just got this one, remember on my, just a couple of days ago, Handsome and I did the haul, and I just got this one, okay? And let's see how this little baby works. Do we want ABC down here? I don't want the sun and the star. Maybe like so. Now this one doesn't have any stickum on it, so what I'm gonna do is I have some washi. It's pretty narrow though, but let's try it anyway. And I want this to stay here. And ugly. Let's see if we can make this part stay here. And something down at the bottom. And you're thinking, Corn, don't you waste your pretty washi. I don't have any masking tape up here. And I don't have any regular masking tape at all. I have painter's tape, which would work. But yeah, I'm gonna have to probably hold it here. Now, since that's pale, pale, pale pink, we can try to do it with the spun sugar, but that's just as pale. Do you know what I mean? Let's give that a shot. And if it doesn't work, we can learn from that. Let's see here. Ooh. Oh, isn't that nasty, y'all? Since these go through, you know, I use these for the stencils. Look at that. It gets so, it's like it has a boo-boo. Let's see what that gives us. And if we don't like it, we can do something else. So how are you all doing today? Are you all still super hot? I'm in the craft room, which is upstairs. It is the middle of the afternoon, and it is, I think this might work. It is, you know, we're under the heat advisory and all this good stuff. A heat advisory, which most of the country is, isn't it? And I have the fan on me. I apologize if it's too loud. Y'all were sweet. Nobody said anything the last time I was up here doing this. So, but to be real honest, I don't have, we have portable ACs, but I don't have one for this room. And so I need a fan, y'all. I am wearing a top. Have you ever gone out and I got this top that was on clearance at Kohl's. No, I don't have any affiliation with Kohl's. I'm just saying because you all probably relate to the deal I got. It was, you know, a couple of months ago. They had their clearance for summer stuff, and I'm pretty sure that was last year's summer stuff. That's why it was on clearance. And then they had given me my 30% off coupon. So I was like, oh, yes, please, and thank you. I think this is good, y'all. I think we're going to like it because it came out so light. But while it's there, because it's not easy to get it exactly back, but while it's there, should we go over it again or just leave it alone? Let's just leave it alone. See what happens. This is the oxide. The sponge, sugar, and the oxide. So let's take our tape off. Several of y'all told me you're like me. You like the reveal. I do too. I love a reveal. Even if it doesn't work out, I'm like, oh, I get to see it right away. And then we're going to do here. And that, oh, I like it. Okay, so that one can only be, you know, if it's going to be my little flip out, it can only be on this side. Do you see what I mean? Since it's so dimensional. Because, well, we could do it this way too, I guess, at the top, but we can't do it on the left-hand side. But, oh, that came out really cute, didn't it? I like it. Now, one thing we can do, I kind of like it is though, we can run this through our embossing machine, but if we do, guys, I'm going to tell you all what I would have in mind. I think it would be better, a very simple one. Do you know what I mean? Oh wow, look at all of this ink or oxide. Let's clean that up before we go on do anything else. Okay. Their stencils aren't bad. They aren't. Dollar Tree stencils aren't bad at all. They're not, you know what I mean, they're not the cream of the crop, but they're not bad at all, as you see. I mean, we've seen it. If I were going to, let's do that. Let's go ahead and put it through the embossing machine. Remember, most of the time I spray them, but not with the oxide, not with the distress ink or oxide. Not with that on there. I have this, in case you're wondering, this is what I'm doing, looking through these guys. I adore embossed paper. That's why you see so many in here. Most of them are, I got for 75% off. Now, the flourishes, that's a possibility. But I was thinking even less than that. I was thinking more this one. That is from Joann's. What do y'all think about that? Because, see, that's even less. Let's see what happens with that. Let's do that one. Let's see what we get. And, oh, hoot. I tried to put stuff up because, as you see, everything and its uncle is on my desk. Okay. Putting it through here. Well, maybe I should put that down since the camera's close by. Maybe like so. Maybe. Okay. And if you're new here, I did get this embossing machine on sale many moons ago, at least 6 years ago, from Tuesday Morning. one of the associates there was so sweet. He is the sweetest guy and funny. Sometimes you remember who sold you what, don't you? Because they're so kind. I don't take that for granted. I really don't. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh! Oh, guys, see? Because that way, in fact, you know, you have to do that because it you emboss your whole thing. But that's so sweet. That almost, I'm not going to use it for that, but that almost looks like something you could put in a baby journal, doesn't it? Because it's just sweet. I hope it's showing up. I hope y'all can see it. Oh, I like that. And I don't want to take up any more of your time, but that's what I have been doing with some of them. And I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. And I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.